The enemy is everywhere, but Tuck and Robin take their chance. The answer is an underground and a charming maid of France.
There you are, good friar. England.
I don't see it.
It's there all the same, just over the horizon. Now, if only we can avoid the French authorities.
Yes. How do we know that the inn down there isn't full of them?
We don't, but that's where we're supposed to meet our friends. So cheer up, Tuck. Within 5 minutes, we'll be eating a fine supper.
Good.
Or lying at the bottom of the bay with our throats cut.
A moment, monsieur.
Did you see that? Cold roast partridge, my favorite appetizer. What do we do now?
Give the password.
Can I get you something, monsieur?
Yes. Do you have a wine called Flower of France?
I don't think so. I'll go and ask.
You have insulted my waiter, monsieur. In fact, you have insulted my entire establishment. Emile?
Come on. Outside.
What?
You heard what he said. Outside.
I'd never have believed it. Taking a thing like that, lying down, Who? Flower of France.
We take no chances, my friends. There are spies everywhere. Soon you will be more comfortable.
You're Robin Hood. You're Friar Tuck. My name is Michelle. My apologies for treating you so rudely just now, but I had good reason. Come and see.
What exactly is worrying you, madame?
Gentleman at the corner table. He says he's English.
You have a good nose for trouble, madame.
Do you know him?
Yes, I know him by sight. Sir Roderick Gascon. He's a close supporter of Prince John's.
Sir Roderick Gascon. He came in this evening on an English boat. He said he was a wine merchant, desiring lodgings for the night. In the morning, a wine grower would come to fetch him.
Wine merchant, indeed. That Gascon's a thoroughgoing scoundrel. You can expect trouble.
I feared as much. You have met Emile?
Oh, yes.
Have you learned anything?
I searched the wine merchant's room, found nothing. Except this, tucked in the toe of a boot.
Oh, he must not discover that this is missing. Give him another bottle of wine, with my compliments. That will keep him busy.
To the Duke of Montmorency. This will present and identify my trusted friend, Sir Roderick Gascon, who has full power to represent me in all your conversations, signed in Prince John's own hand.
Who is this Duke of Montmorency?
Montmorency is one of our pet tyrants. He's hated and feared by all who know him.
Then Gascon and Montmorency are up to some mischief.
Of that we may be certain.
When Prince John sends an emissary secretly to France, it's for more than mischief.
Money, perhaps. Or French soldiers to fight for him.
Maybe both. Michel, are you interested in stopping Gascon?
If it means stopping him from spilling French blood, certainly I am.
And if it means defeating a plan to usurp King Richard's throne, so are we.
No, that is impossible. My first task is to get you safely away from France. Your boat is in the harbor and you will be on it 1 hour from now.
Michel, I know what you're trying to do is for our own good. But would you really want us to leave now when there's so much at stake for both of us?
No.
Good. Then that's settled. Tuck and I are at your service. Right, Friar?
But Robin, surely we ought to take the boat.
Friar, I'm surprised at you. Have you forgotten already?
Forgotten what?
Your favorite appetizer, cold roast partridge.
Oh, Oh? You're right, Robin. Our duty's here.
Madame, the horses are here for the English wine merchant.
Thank you, Emile. Aha! Everything went satisfactory, monsieur?
Yes, madame. Quite satisfactory. Well, au revoir, madame, and thank you.
Monsieur, haven't you forgotten something? Good luck.
Thank you, madame. Follow me, sir.
Smuggling Dave, I'll teach you to insult my guests.
Don't punish the servant. It was my fault.
Release my arm, if you will, sir.
Yes, my lord.
You are Gascon?
Sir Roderick Gascon, at your service.
Merci. For your guidance, Sir Roderick, let me tell you, we don't require any interference from strangers in the handling of our servants.
It was stupid of me. After all, I didn't come here to quarrel.
It's hardly the way to serve your prince or his cause. Come and meet the others. My lords, this is the emissary from Prince John, Sir Roderick Gascon.
Welcome, my lord. Naturally, all of us are most anxious to hear the latest news from England.
The news, my lords, is good.
Sir Roderick, before we continue, perhaps you'll be good enough to show us your credentials.
You question my integrity, my lords?
Not at all, Sir Roderick. These are matters of high importance. In the past, John has given his ambassadors written credentials.
My lord?
Now, what about your plans?
They are unchanged. That is, in general, they remain unchanged.
What the devil do you mean, unchanged, after Prince Arthur, the heir apparent, has been smuggled right out from under the noses of your authorities?
That was the fault of a certain Sheriff of Nottingham, I believe.
He should be hanged from the highest tree in the land.
I quite agree. I understand that Prince Arthur is now in Brittany. Now, just how was he smuggled past the French authorities?
Our countryside is swarming with malcontents who plot against the governments.
As they're everywhere. They seem to learn of events faster than we do.
Oh, dear me, I hope no one knows that I'm here.
Were you followed?
I didn't notice anything. And now, my lords, What about your plans?
Our plans are unchanged. We are sending troops and money.
Ah, money. Oh, that's very good. Very necessary. And the sooner the better.
The sooner the better. It was all agreed. That's why you're here today.
You will guard that money with your life. Without it, the rest of our plans mean nothing.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, if the money's ready, I'll take it and...
The money is on the way. You shall have it this afternoon. Now, what about troops when you want them?
Troops. On this, I have very good news indeed. No French blood need be shed. Prince John requires no troops.
What? But this is impossible. It changes the whole agreement.
Those are my instructions.
Strange. At the last account, John's greatest need was fighting men.
Strange indeed.
I merely repeat my instructions.
My lords, I suggest we adjourn until the arrival of the gold.
Thank you, no.
You must know my pretty cousin, Diane de Forge. At Prince John's court.
Oh, your cousin. A charming girl.
I'd love to see the dear girl again.
So would I.
You make a fine contribution to a diplomatic gathering. We're discussing conquest, and what is your contribution? A question about some woman. Who the devil is this Diane de Forge?
It might interest you to know that she's 9 years old and has never been out of Brittany.
I knew there was something wrong.
It's not conclusive. It may have been courtesy.
Nonsense. In any case, we shall soon have proof.
How so?
When the Duc de Guise arrives, he's known the real Sir Roderick for the last 20 years.
And they pass within a few yards of me. The Duc de Guise on his way to Montmorency, with a quantity of gold and an armed guard.
This confirms what we feared about the meeting at Montmorency. Undoubtedly, that gold is for the expedition.
But your friend may be in danger. The Guise spent some little time in England at the court of Prince John.
You mean that it is possible that he knows the gentleman upstairs?
So, when he arrives at Montmorency and is presented to your friend...
Quite. This is serious. We must make certain... Excuse me a moment. Oh, my dear sir, it is possible that a dreadful mistake has been made. Oh, you poor fellow. Here, allow me. Tell me, are you the gentleman who is so very friendly with the Duc de Guise?
Oh, de Guise? Of course, like brothers. Where is he? Take me to him.
I'm afraid there was no mistake.
Here are the oyster shells, Father.
Madame, I must congratulate you on your organization. Whatever I ask for, you seem able to provide. First, this magnificent costume, and now oyster shells. Marvelous.
Father, one question. What are the shells for?
What are they for? Listen, I am going to the castle of Montmorency to warn my friend. And what is my passport to be to that rich castle? A bag of gold. Of course, I haven't got a bag of gold, but nothing sounds more like gold coins than oyster shells.
But what will they think when you arrive unknown and unannounced?
They will be suspicious. Hence rule number 2. Nothing allays suspicion more than a nice bag of gold. I hope. Oh, you are to be my guide, are you not?
Yes, Father.
You better hurry if you want to arrive at Montmorency before the Guise. The horses are just outside. Hugo will meet you at the crossroads near Montmorency.
Thank you, my child.
Open for the Duc de Guise.
Roderick Gascon.
Ah, this is a great honor, Your Grace. I understand you bring a very generous contribution to our common cause. May I thank you on behalf of Prince John?
I'm sure you must be anxious to take charge of the money and start for home.
Yes, I am indeed.
You should be provided with an armed escort.
Oh, excellent.
I shall make the necessary arrangements.
Well?
The man who calls himself Sir Roderick Gascon is an impostor. I know the real Sir Roderick well, and you may take my word for it.
But this fellow has learned all our plans.
Then he will have to be eliminated.
A stranger has arrived, my lord. He says he wishes to see Sir Roderick Gascon.
What kind of a stranger?
A churchman, sire.
This is very strange.
Perhaps we should see him.
By all means, show him in. Gascon's visit here was a closely guarded secret. More likely this churchman is a friend of the impostor.
It would be as well to investigate it.
My Lord Abbot, I understand you wish to speak to Sir Roderick Gascon.
You're quite correct, my lord.
I'm afraid Sir Roderick is engaged on an important matter. I doubt if he shall be able to see you.
How very unfortunate. Alas, I have traveled a considerable distance in order to bring him something which I thought might be useful to him in his work.
In that case, perhaps an exception can be made. Guard, show me Lord Abbot to Sir Roderick Gascon.
My lord.
An amusing situation, my lords. I feel rather like a cat with a pair of mice.
Let us not, however, wait too long to pounce.
Robin, you're in a trap. De Guise is a lifelong friend of Gascon's. He's sure to have told them that you're an imposter. We must get away from here.
If we don't take the gold with us, our whole plan's a failure.
All right, I'll see if I can hold them. How long do you want?
Can you give me 3 minutes?
Oh, in certain circumstances, 3 minutes can be a very long time. But I'll do the best I can.
Good. Now, what we must do is this.
My dear Montmorency, when can we put an end to this tiresome masquerade?
Soon enough. Here's one of them now. My Lord Abbot, did you and Sir Roderick have a nice chat?
One moment, my lord. May I speak freely?
By all means, my lord.
Dear brethren, you have all been tricked, deceived. I have met Sir Roderick Gascon on 2 separate occasions. That is not the same man. He is an impostor.
What the devil?
You were not deceived, Father. I, too, am an old friend of the real Sir Roderick.
You? Then you can bear me out.
This fellow must be disposed of at once.
Not at once, my lord. I think I have an idea that you will find to your liking.
Your idea?
This is a time for decision. How you act now, my lords, may spell the success or failure of all our hopes.
Love is my plight and love is my sorrow.
No, my friends, we have to find the answer to a much larger problem.
Living without love can be.
But now we have this fellow masquerading as a nobleman and a party to all our secret confabulations. Why, at this very moment, the impostor is out there plotting some unspeakable evil.
Is in vain.
Ladies, do you know a song called The Pot of Gold? Oh, it's a fine song. Lend me your instrument. I'll try and show you how it goes.
there was only one answer, and that was...
Oysters!
Quite so.
My lord.
Not now!
Flower of France. Sound the alarm!
Wait here, sir. We'll take different directions. You go on and I'll look back where we came. There are horses in the wood across the road.
Off you go with the gold, Tuck.
You have done well, Robin.
Thanks to you, Michelle. If anybody deserves this gold, you do.
No, you take it.
Well, I don't suppose Montmorency and de Guise will be in a hurry to make another contribution.
No, let us say it is our contribution to the cause of King Richard. Now hurry. Your boat is waiting.
Thank you, madame. Au revoir, Michel.
Oh, bless you, my child.
What's that, madame? I'm telling you, the English wine merchant is tied to his bed. Now do something!
Riding through the glen, Robin Hood, with his band of men, feared by the bad, loved by the good, Robin Hood, Robin Hood.